What an exciting day, NFL Combine. Richardson breaking records. Flowers looking good. Stroud looked good. Stroud looked really good. Lots of good takeaways from the Combine. Sloppy first half. Everybody but Flowers and Levis to Beaver. Levis looked pretty good. But there was a lot of good Combine action in that second run of guys. So pretty excited. Tomorrow's going to be absolutely phenomenal. What's up, CM? What's up, Noah? What's up, Dion? What's up, Stevie? What's going on? Navpo. What's up, Ricky? Yvette, what's going on? Ed, Ricky. Chandler Jones, UFC champ by association, says Ricky. Roy, what's up? Noah, Devin, appreciate you. Ask me a question. You got a question? Let's go. Let's talk NFL Combine. What's up, Xavier? Appreciate you. What's up, Ed? Jimmy in the house. What's up, Jimmy? Ask me some Combine questions. Let's go. Who did you like today? Who stood out? Who dropped the ball? Boutte didn't do as good as maybe we wanted. Addison pulling out with the back injury after the 40 time. That was very disappointing. Jackson Smith and Jigba not running, but then looking phenomenal across the board. Regardless, that was really good to see. CJ Stroud, top 2 pick after today. He was already a top 2 pick row, but yeah, definitely. Richardson might have climbed to the 1 or 2 spot overall. We've seen this happen. We saw it happen with Cam Newton in the 11th hour, and this is not even the 11th hour. He's got so much time to still impress. Imagine if he does what he does in his pro day. Jordan Addison blew it. He certainly did. I think people are still going to see the talent and like the guy, but I mean, he's got to now get healthy for his pro day. So he's kind of in a time crunch. But yeah, Addison didn't do himself any favors today. I mean, injuries happen. You can't always prevent like an injury like that. But I mean, maybe he didn't stretch good enough. I don't know. I'm not sure. Maybe it's just a freak injury. I feel like every year there's a tight end hype and only disappoint. Well, that's why I talk about my tight end stuff, Ricky. Pitts was disappointing, but now's the time to buy because people they give up. Hawkinson, no one in the fantasy industry. This is on record by Fantasy Pros. They wrote an article on it. No one in fantasy football across the board had Hawkinson ranked higher than I did his breakout year. When was that? His sophomore year, not his rookie year. I had him ranked higher on draft rankings than anybody, in Waller too. And the reason being is these rookies come in, and even Kyle Pitts, he had an amazing rookie year. But these rookies come in, the expectations are really lofty, and they come out and play average, and they disappear because the NFL game's very different for tight ends. It's not like wide receivers. And so the tight ends come in and they show flashes of what they could do, and then everybody gives up on them. Then you could come in and draft them really low and redraft the next year as sophomores and just pick people off left and right with the tight end value. Or in dynasty formats, you can trade for a guy that maybe Mayer comes out and has a bad season. Maybe it's Darnell. Maybe it's Musgrave. Maybe it's Kincaid. We don't know. But the bottom line is there'll be steals in their sophomore year because people will be expecting too much as rookies, as you said, and that's where the value is. That's when they're going to hit home runs for people that invest in them. What's up, Neb? Appreciate you. What's up, Habib? What's going on, my guy? Thoughts on Richardson? I mean, here's the bottom line on Richardson. Could he be an elite quarterback? In the right scenario, Kincaid could be money, bro, but you got to wait. You expect it as a rookie. Let people overinvest in him. Then they'll either trade him away in dynasty, or his sophomore year is when Kincaid will look amazing if he's the guy. Or Mayer. If Mayer's the guy, he'll be the guy. If it's Washington, if it's Musgrave, whoever, the sophomore year is going to be the year. And so people are going to overvalue the rookies. But back to Richardson. There's 2 things that are going to happen, okay? Richardson's either going to be in the right spot. He's either going to be a bust because he falls to the wrong staff and situation and team, or he falls into like a Daboll's hands and he's able to craft him over the course of 2 or 3 years. He's really talented, but he's not I don't know. Yeah, I like Bennett a lot. Fallon. I think he's pretty good. He's kind of a sleeper. I don't know that Richardson he's got to be in the perfect situation. He's got to be with a coach that really knows how to develop a quarterback like him. And Josh Allen being like him, Jalen Hurts being like him. Josh Allen and Jalen Hurts are the perfect example of quarterbacks that could have been mismanaged and given up on and wasted away. It's important to note that Josh Allen may not have made it had he not had Dable and a patient staff that was willing to weather through what was, to a lot of people out there, I know because I said he's a top 1 to 5 QB his rookie year. He's going to be a top 1 to 5 QB. And everybody crapped on that. And even coming out of his rookie year, I still got a lot of heat for that one because he was a running quarterback only, Josh Allen. He wasn't accurate. He's never going to be a thrower. He was never going to do this. He's going to never do that. And had he not had Dable there to mold him, sculpt him, I very much think Josh Allen's career could look a lot different. It could have looked very much different. He developed to a specimen, and that was Dable. Dable should get a lot of credit. Look at Danny Dimes. This guy's a nobody. This guy's a guy that was going to fizzle away. Danny Dimes was brought back to life because Dable was an absolute monster. Just an absolute monster. Hey, Smitty, what do you think about Tyler Algier as a 10-round keeper? It's good, but, I mean, is that going to win you a league? Maybe not. I mean, I'd hope you have better options than that Welton that you could keep. You know, if that's your only guy you're keeping, like, there's got to be a better option on the table. Can Trey ever contend for MVP in the league? Bro, you need Trey to be a starter first. And you've got Kyle Shanahan that's trying to hold this guy back left and right, calling him a dual threat quarterback. No respect at all for the guy's arm. Dual threat quarterback? Him and Purdy are going to scramble about the same. They should scramble about the same. These are quarterbacks that get out of trouble, not quarterbacks that you should be. What's up, Bap? These are quarterbacks that you should be cultivating, not throwing to the wolves, running the ball up the gut. No. What's up, Shambo? What's going on? I don't know some of your guys' names, man. Salvador, what's up, my guy? What's up, Habib? Hey, need a Smitty mock draft. Not tonight, pal. I was live 5 straight hours, okay? I know I work for you, buddy boy, but I got to take some time for myself. So I'm gonna kick back and do a little Netflixing tonight. Joe in the house. Jay Era in the building. What's up, my guys? Hit me with a question. Let's go. Drop it. Thanks, Smitty. I have Burrow as a 7th-round keeper. Attaboy, Welton. Also love your content. I love that you love the content, Welton. Rookie running back, that's going to be a stud next year. Try all 3 of them, my broski. I'm going to guess that I don't know how to say your name, bro. Long. We'll call you Long. Big Long. Long, I don't know if you watch my YouTube channel. Like, if you follow me on here, you should follow me on the YouTube channel. No, you know that there are 3 monster rookie running backs in this draft class that not only are going to be studs, bro, they're going to be in the top 10 RBs for go forward. Dynasty, redraft, doesn't matter. Like, they are changing of the guard, sliding in these 3 RBs into the top 10, one of which will be in the top 5. The other will be in like the 5 to 7, and the other one will be in like the 6 to 10. But 3 rookie RBs that are sliding right in my opinion, into the top 10, and I'm here for it. Smitty, you're the game. What were you saying? You're the GM. Okay, I'm sorry. It's going fast, and I got to drag it. You're the GM of the Cardinals. What's your first move? Not what this coach is doing. Not what this GM's doing. I get rid of Kyler immediately. Immediately. What's up, Lex? What's up, McCoy? What's up, AJ? What's up, Slade? I draft, because Bryce Young measured in at 5'10", he's going to be the 3rd quarterback. Maybe the 3rd quarterback taken. And if I'm the Cardinals, I draft Bryce Young without a hesitation. If Richardson were there, I'd take Richardson. I don't take Levis or Hooker or any of these guys above those 3 quarterbacks. It is Stroud. It is not any particular order. I think maybe Bryce Young's my number 1. I don't care about the size issue. I personally have seen Kyler Murray be an absolute monster on the field. It's his attitude. It's his work ethic. It's his entitlement. It's his crybaby attitude. It's his juice box, addiction. That this guy literally is failing the Cardinals, and now he's injured, recovering on an ACL tear with all the other problems that go along with Kyler Murray. What's my YouTube channel? It's in the link in the bio, youtube.com/The Fantasy Football Show. I'll put it right here. YouTube, let's see here. It's right there, Brusky. That's my handle, at The Fantasy Football Show. But you can go to the bio and you can get it there. But Kyler Murray, it didn't fail because of his height, and isn't currently failing because of his height, and still has a shot to rebound. He's a young kid. Maybe he gets developed properly. But anybody that says that Bryce Young is too small, look at Kyler, you're not making a good point. You're not making a good point at all. Your point is totally irrelevant. Because, and I'm not saying anybody in here said that, but just saying in general, if someone's saying, oh, Kyler proves that Bryce Young's too... Kyler hasn't proven he's too small for anything. Kyler has proven to be a top 5 quarterback at times. Do I think he ultimately is? No. And I've gone on I've gone on record very, very many times saying that Kyler Murray is not a top 5 quarterback. He's barely a top 10. And the reason he's a top 10 is because of talent. His talent is so immense that he does crack the top 10, but his attitude, his work ethic, everything else is nothing to do with his size. He's totally overcome his size. He's overcome his size. There's no concern about Kyler Murray's size. He's been able to deliver. It's his attitude. It's his willingness to take a hit in the pocket. It's all those things. He hasn't been injury prone. Kyler Murray's been able to take a hit. So a 204-pound Bryce Young, exact same height as Kyler, a 207-pound Kyler Murray, they're nearly identical. And this guy, Bryce Young's got a good attitude. He's a hard worker. I think he's a better player coming out of college, honestly. I think Bryce Young is a magical player on the field. Josh Jacobs' landing spot, he's getting franchise tagged. That's already been addressed and out there. Long, you got to get on my YouTube, bro. You got to get on my YouTube. These are all things I'm covering on a daily basis, my guy. We've had the whole live stream over this. We need you there, Long. We need you there. Get over there. Suit up. Get into the game. I'm live every single day on the YouTube channel at 7 p.m. Eastern. Every single day, Long. And I'm live at least one more time at random on the channel. And sometimes I'm live 4 times a day. Long, how many hours do you think I was live straight on YouTube today? Take a big guess, Long. Take a big guess, Long. I want you to take a guess here in front of everybody. And then I want you to get on over there next time. Okay, Chris Olave, top 12 wide receiver. Long! Long! You're asking questions I address every single day. I appreciate you, Long. But I'm wasting time here when you could just get on over to my YouTube channel on the regular. I talk about Chris Olave all day long. He's a top 10 absolute monster, bro. Not top 12. Pay him some respect. Don't put 12 on his name, Long. He's a top 10 guy, not a top 12 guy. Kyler reminds me of Tuiasa Sopo, the Raiders QB. No, bro. Kyler's really good. He just needs to. He doesn't have the attitude. I'd get rid of him immediately. I'd trade him away and I'd draft another 5'10" quarterback. And you could say, "Oh, Smitty, that's a big mistake." I love him. I love Bryce Young. The guy's magical. Hard worker, good attitude. Totally different than Kyler. I traded Saquon for the number 1 pick in the Dynasty draft. Well, that's because you watch my channel, Kev. That's why. Nice job. Brofist. Official, appreciate you being here. What's up, Biz Leo? Zay, the number 2 wide receiver taken. On draft day, he's him and Jackson Smith and Jigba are my 2 favorite wide receivers from this class. Addison just dropped off to my 4 now, I think. I mean, I hate to say it because, he was an injury. What can he do? But I don't know. You don't show up, you don't get to show out. If you're not first, you're last. I mean, that's just the way it goes. So Addison needs to climb back into the fold. You know what I'm saying? That's up to him. He has a pro day coming up. He can earn my respect again. I'm not a closed door. I got an open door. He can do whatever he wants. He is Jordan Addison. If he wants to come back, he can come back firing. But I hope Bryce Young doesn't go to Houston, says Shambo. Why Houston? Can I tell you something, Shambo? I can tell Shambo's not watching my YouTube channel either. You guys are all showing your hand right now. You Instagram only followers of mine. I respect you. I appreciate you. I thank you. But you're showing your hand right now because we talked about today in tremendous detail. Did Long ever tell me how long he thought I was live? Did Long say? Long, how many hours straight do you think I was live on YouTube, bro? How many hours? 5. That's correct. 5 straight. Long did his homework. Long looked it up. He went to my YouTube. He saw a 5-hour live stream. He came back. That's good. Good observation, Long. You would have done good in school. The back in the day when I went to school, you could do stuff like that back then. Now they keep track of everything, eyeballs and everything. They watch you take your test. Long, I like the way you work. What I said today and what I'll continue to say is Houston is actually a pretty darn good spot for one of these signal callers. Why? Houston Texans have, not only do the Houston Texans, let me show you something. Let me give you a little education from the College of Smitty knowledge. Here we go, heading over to the NFL draft board. Let me swing this around and show you what I'm talking about, my broski. So here we go. Houston Texans at 2. Someone's saying, I don't know that I want blah, blah, blah to go to Houston. Let's just say it's Young. Let's say it's Stroud. Let's say it's anybody. Richardson. Doesn't matter, okay? This quarterback is safe. Why? Houston Texans have the number 12 overall pick. Let's say the Houston Texans get smart. The Houston Texans say, hey, we're going to draft Stroud at this number 2 pick, and then we're going to go ahead and take Jackson Smith and Jigba at this 12 pick, or we're going to take Quentin Johnston, or we're going to take Zay Flowers. We're going to take somebody at this 12 pick. All of a sudden, Houston doesn't look so bad, does it? They got Damian Pierce. This team is turning themselves around. They got an amazing GM in Caserio. Caserio's the one that traded Watson away. He stepped into a situation with Watson when Watson was already benched. Caserio wasn't responsible for that. Caserio's been cleaning it up since he got there, and he pulled off one of the best trades in the history of the NFL, trading away Deshaun Watson for a whole pick of stuff, a whole slew of goodness. And some of that you're seeing right now. And so now the Houston Texans are in rebuild mode. They've got Damian Pierce already. Could they take Bijan maybe at 12? I could see it, possible. But if I'm the Texans, I'm taking my quarterback of choice at 2. I'm taking my wide receiver of choice at 12, and I have myself an amazing dynasty that I'm building. So unbelievable. Double A in the building. Appreciate Double A. I'm so happy, guys. I traded Barkley for Bijan Robinson. I like that. I mean, you could argue Bijan. I'm not going to sit here and say you completely raked him over the coals and lambasted him. Not a bad deal on his part. He's getting Barkley. Barkley could go to a better environment. In fact, before I tell you that you did a good job, and I would have done the same thing, I would take Bijan. Barkley is probably going to a better situation. Barkley's probably going to a better, not than Bijan, but Barkley, he could be, but Barkley's going to a better situation than New York. Unless Danny Dimes and the Giants come to terms, which they're very close on. So this could end up actually being the other way around. So much is up in the air. But if they can't ink Danny Dimes to a $40 million a year deal, which he wants over $40 million a year, and he's not going to sign unless they give him that. So they're going to franchise tag him at $32 million on the probably the non-exclusive tag, which will have the 2 first-rounders attached to him if anybody wants to steal him away. But they'll pay him $32 million for 1 year versus $40 million for a significant number of years. And if they come to terms on a deal, let's say it's $40 million, they do a very team friendly upfront, signing bonus type deal, and they figure out a way to move the money around and make it not hurt so much long term. Maybe there's a couple of outs in it. Who knows? If that happens, then Barkley's franchise tagged and he's in New York. If Danny Dimes gets tagged, Barkley's gone, and Barkley's not choosing a bad location. At least I don't think he would. I think he goes somewhere like Philly, like Buffalo, Cincinnati. It's going to be a glorious place for Barkley. So I wouldn't jump for joy and say Barkley's going to get blasted by Bijan. Maybe Barkley outscores Bijan in 2023 as a rookie. Maybe. Depends on where he goes. But I would rather Bijan by a mile in Dynasty. And to be honest with you, I think Bijan could finish as the number 1 overall running back in all of fantasy football 2023. Rookies, veterans, everybody. I really, really believe that. Hoping for Ayuk breakout since I don't know, bro. I mean, is anybody set to break out in that offense? They've rotated around. You know what I mean? And now you got quarterback carousel again. And then now you got a coach and Shanahan, who I obviously don't like. And Shanahan is going to run Trey Lance again. because he's a dual threat, according to Shanahan, which means he's an injury risk yet again, Trey Lance, which means that the offense isn't going to throw as much as it did with Purdy. So how is anybody going to shine? How is anybody going to shine but Chris McCaffrey, who will shine? Which team will be best fit for AR-15? I would say Falcons, bro. Falcons. Pitts, London, touchdown. Over and over. Oh, can you imagine? If Lamar doesn't go to the Falcons, we need Richardson to be a Falcon. We need Richardson to be a Falcon, and they need to make sure that the right coaching staff in place for this guy, though. They got a lot of bad grades in the report card, so it is a little bit fearful. But weapon-wise, that's where I want him. Coaching-wise, I don't know. Coaching-wise, they got to make some moves. They got to figure out something. They got to get the right. Maybe they bring somebody special in as a quarterback, consultant type of thing. Seattle, not bad fit. Yeah, I could see that. CMC and JJ worth an overpay in an auction draft. Long, I'd probably say I'd rather go after Bijan, Gibbs, Charbonnet, the rookie running backs that I love so much, and then come in strong for some wide receivers and a quarterback. I don't know that I want to overpay for CMC because he's going to cost almost the most amount of money. Then what do? You surround him with what? I'd much rather have some of those breakout running backs that can take you to the big dance, man. And then you can mix in a couple. Not mixing. I didn't mean to say mixing. You can throw in a couple other RBs that we really, really like, and then, bro, you got a really good, running. I love the running back crew built around the rookies, man. I think it's fantastic. Look at Breece Hall. Look at Kenneth Walker. Every year, people still doubt rookies, and I don't understand why. Now you have to grab the right ones, and Charbonnet's not on everybody's list. Charbonnet's a monster. Charbonnet in the right spot. The combine tomorrow. Charbonnet might not be off anyone's radar after tomorrow. I'm very fearful that this is the final moment in time where a lot of people don't know Charbonnet. I think tomorrow, a lot of people, similar to how Richardson blew up. Part of me hopes Charbonnet doesn't participate or something, But then again, he might not get drafted high, and then all of a sudden you got value concerns, where a team's not valuing him, and then they don't play him. And so, at the end of the day, I just want him to show out. I want him to show out. I don't care. I feel like I've helped enough people in best ball and in Dynasty take advantage of the Charbonnet, advice that I've been giving from the beginning of last year, when we thought he was going to enter the NFL draft and he ended up going back to school to UCLA for another year. I said and beat a dead horse on Charbonnet. So I've done my work for well over a year straight on Charbonnet. And once he goes out there and has this monster day, let's get Charbonnet. Why don't we? Let's get Charbonnet, why don't we? Let's do it one more time so you guys can hear it. Let's get Charbonnet.
Get Charbonnet. Pop open a nice bottle of Charbonnet.
Do it live. Get Charbonnet, why don't you? I don't think we're going live. We were going to go live, but I'm not going live. What else? Hit me with some more, and then I'm gonna end the video here. And I might put this video up on Instagram. It's a good little live stream we did here. What's up, 86? What's going on? What's up, Dave? What's up, Chris? What's going on, Chris? Appreciate you. My eyes are bloodshot. I'm tired. I did a 5-hour live stream today. I'm beat up. I need to go Netflix. Denver sucks. Denver might prove us wrong, but right now Denver's got more to prove than they're not going to get a pass, and they're not going to get some kind of okay, we're all in because Sean Payton's there. They gotta earn our respect back. Okay, let's just say that. If you own Trey Lance in Dynasty Superflex, what do you move him for? No one's going to give you anything yet. Why don't you wait until he's in the starting role? Trading him away and a future first rounder for a Fields. Or higher, like Burrow, if you could steal away from your grandma. Check it out. I'm Netflixing a couple things. I need to catch up on the most recent Mandalorian on Disney, and I've got a few other things I got to look at. Jahmyr Gibbs run sub 4.3 tomorrow. I don't think sub. I think it'll be in the 4.3s, hopefully 4.39, 4.37, something like that. But if it's sub 4.3, then he's going to go in the top 18 probably. Nick, my guy, what's up, Nick? What's up, Rick? Appreciate you. All right, guys, I'm out of here. Thank you for watching, and make sure, Long, and all you guys that aren't on my YouTube, you don't realize I go live like this, like every single day. And it's 7 p.m. Eastern. It's a full news show. If you like NFL, even if you're a KC fan, an Eagle fan only, a Niner fan only, whatever fan you are, or even if you don't even play fantasy football, my show is a news show, and it's every single day at 7 p.m. Eastern. So please check it out. Link is in the bio. Subscribe to it. I've got the main channel and the Dynasty channel. For those just looking for NFL news, I cover the combine all day. I cover the news all day. If Alvin Kamara news breaks, I go and do that. If Aaron Rodgers is getting traded, talking about that. Long just subscribed. Attaboy, Long. Long, appreciate you, pal. Appreciate you. To the moon. Let's send Long to the moon. Long going to the moon. Let's go.
To the moon.
To the moon, Long. Just probably woke up the whole household with that. Just probably woke up the whole household, Long. Way to go, buddy. Way to go. Let's see here. Let me flip it back around. All right, I'll see you all later. Appreciate you. Long in the house. Long subscribed. Need to get in the money next year. We'll do it, Long. We'll get it together, pal. All right, ball out. Appreciate you. Ro, Travis, appreciate you. Rick, Nick, Shambo, Jaime. See you all later. Peace out.
This is the Fantasy Football Show with your host, Smitty.